There is a franchise, a field, or a structure within the info tab. It is in the DSR. Well, it can be in the DSR, but it has its own field as well, called Perennial Introductions. And tonight I'm going to talk a little bit about perennial introductions, what they are, what it means to be within this realm of perennial introductions, and some of the characteristics inherent in the perennial introductions. The first feature of the perennial introductions field or structure is that it has 30 rows. It's numbered from 1 until 30 on one side, and on the opposite side is numbered from 30 until 1. So that 30 corresponds to 1, 29 corresponds to 2, and so on and so forth, until you hit 30 and then 1 over here. And that's one feature of the perennial introductions. Another feature is in the perennial introductions panel system. In perennial introductions, there's a system called a panel system. And what that means is that there's a panels A, B, C, D, and so on and so forth until the end of the alphabet, or perhaps further, by using double letters as a new alphabet, whatever the case may be. But it's parallel to even and odd numbers. In other words, A is the same format as C, is the same format as E, is the same format as G, and likewise B is the same as D, is the same as F, H. So in the ADC format A, this is how it goes. There are 4 columns, for major compartments, I should call them. And in these, each 4 has 30. We said 30. So it's 30, 60, 90, 120. There's 120 spaces for companies in the perennial intros. And it's a field where companies are constantly in the state of being introduced. That's what it means. When a company is introduced, it goes into here. The moment the party picks up and the induction has already taken place, it moves out of this structure. It knows it doesn't belong here. And this always needs to be filled, and it needs to be maintained. It needs to be kept filled as much as possible, and when the information changes, it needs to be reflected, that change, as soon as possible as well, to keep it up to date. And going back to how the features are, A parallels C, parallels E, F as the odd numbers, and B, D, F, H are the even numbers. So this is how it works. In compartment A, in A, it goes no names, which means these are introductions with no contact name. And then this compartment has 2 names on the top, 1 name on the bottom. And then this compartment has 1 name on the top and 2 names at the bottom. And this 4th compartment has also no names. It parallels this one.